as a grown man, do not wear any form of pre-tied bow ties or neckties.
All right, so let's look at now a few don'ts. Let's look at a few don'ts. I would say, please do not wear a tuxedo in a business setting. I know sometimes we running low, we don't know what to wear. Please do not wear a tuxedo in a business setting. You wear a tuxedo for your formal black tie events, but then you have your suits. That's what we're wearing. We're wearing suits for your business settings or going to church. Leave the tuxedos for the different formal events, the banquets and all those things. Please do not wear a tuxedo in business settings.
Here's the next thing. Do not wear a brown belt with black shoes.
Yes, Lord.
Or a black belt with brown shoes.
Please don't.
Get you, there are so many belt options out here now that have the reversible belts that have the black on one side, brown on the other. Or if you want to invest in multiple belts, that's up to you. But make sure that your belt color matches your shoes, not anything else. Even if you're wearing, now this is where it can get a little sticky. If you're wearing, let's say, a brown suit with black shoes, that's a little sketchy, but if you're doing it, I know you tend to say, I want to match with the brown suit, but you're supposed to match with the shoes. So you have to figure out, are you going to invest in some brown shoes or are you going to wear a black belt? Yeah. But make sure that your belt and your shoes are matching.
I need y'all to lean in on this one. Get close, okay? Please, for the love of God and everything that's holy, do not wear suspenders or braces,
please,
and a belt together. Please do not wear suspenders or braces and a belt together. If you're going to wear your suspenders, as Dr. Walker said, that's with the clip. Suspenders are with the clip. Braces are those when you attach them to the buttons. If you're going to wear those, do not wear a belt. And vice versa. If you're going to wear a belt, do not wear your suspenders or your braces. They go, it's either one or the other. Unless it's for some functional reason, if you're out on a farm or if you're a little bit larger and you really need that, or if you got a duty belt on and you in some other line of work. But for the general 9 out of 10 people, this is for you. This word is for you. Lift your hands and tell the Lord thank you.
Right.
Do not wear suspenders or braces and a belt together. It looks tacky. It looks bad. And I don't want that for you.
I am about to do a don't that's controversial.
Mighty God.
I just turned 40 in November, whenever this is released, November of 2024.
Yeah.
And so I know there's a little age gap between my brother Jalen and I. So this is probably preferential. But most people who are in the suit business will say, please, I beseech you, I beg you.
Yes, sir.
Do not wear sneakers with a suit.
Reverend.
I don't care how many athletes you see do it.
Reverend.
There is a difference between a dress shoe and a sneaker. Now, there are dress sneakers.
Okay.
There are casual sneakers, but do not put on a full. Now, let me say what, and I know we say don't. I want to make this as quick as possible. There are exceptions if you have on a casual suit, right? If you're looking for, but if you're going for a formal look, because I don't know if you're going to play ball or you're going to be baptized. I need to know which is, you're confusing me. Don't have on a shirt, a tie, a full suit, and then some sneakers and your ankle shirt. You got to figure out the look. But if you're going for a formal look, I want to say that. I think that's why I'll lean in.
I got you.
If you're going for a formal look, you have to be formal all the way through. Do not wear sneakers. You got to put on that suit, put on some dress socks and some dress shoes.
Yeah. Please do not wear your pants too short.
Yes.
I've seen it endless times at proms. I've seen it at weddings. I've seen it at places I wish I had never seen it before. Please do not wear your pants too short. In the last video, we talked about how a suit should fit, so go back and check that out. But you want to make sure that your pants are not too short, because sometimes look like y'all are wearing capris. Your pants be all the way up, mid-calf, but you want to have a good fit. Don't wear your suits, your pants too short, because it makes you look cheesy. It makes you look tacky, and we don't want y'all out here looking like that. So make sure your pants fit properly so you look good.
Can I piggyback with you? Because I think it's important. If you're going to purchase a suit and or get fitted for a suit, to your point, part of that is also wearing the shoes that you would normally wear.
Yes.
Because as a tailor, when we take your measurements, we're taking it based on the shoes you wear the most. And so let's say if you're wearing some Balenciagas or Alexander McQueen, they have a higher body. And so we are going to measure based on that shoe. But then if you wear it with a dress shoe, it may be a little longer because of the lowness of the cut of the shoe. So it's important that when you go to buy a suit or your tailor is tailoring you, or if you get it off the rack and you go to get it chopped up, you want to make sure that you're wearing the shoes that you wear the most. Just wanted to throw that in there.
Yes, sir. That's good stuff.
Also, Lean In Saints. We did this in the previous video, but this move right here, we can tell when you want us to see your watch. And I know it looks nice, and I know it's real expensive, and I know your great granddaddy handed it down to you and left in the wheel. But go get a proper fitting shirt.
Please.
Your watch is supposed to either be flushed or at least peak around. Now, I have a client who actually loves watches so much that there's a shirt cuff that we make that you can see the watch through. That's a little different, and it's very exaggerate, right? But make sure that you're not tucking. I hate to see that with people who do that. They walk around. No, don't do that. Just get a proper fitting shirt. I know a guy who can help you with that if you need to. But you can get a proper fitting shirt or suit, but do not tuck your watch behind your cuff. Please don't. You look tacky.
That's good.
And we talking about you in the group chat. We just letting you know that.
Man, I would say, please, when it comes to accessories, don't do too much. Don't do too much. We've seen it done. People wearing 1,000 rings. They wearing a watch with 3 bracelets on the left wrist. Then they wearing 6 bracelets on their right wrist. Then they got a lapel pin. They got a pocket square that's huge. Then they got a flower on this side. They got a chain wrapped around their tie. Stop. Less is more. Be creative, have fun, express yourself, but you don't want to look like you just stepped out of a party city. You don't want to look like you're wearing props. Keep it. I say for me, now I'm out of order right now. I don't have a watch on, so y'all forgive me, but I tend to keep it more on the conservative side. Now, if you want to be a little bit more out there, that's fine, but there is a line where you don't want to cross. You don't want to, please, don't do too much.
This is real good. Yeah, I'll be the controversial antagonist today. Either wear no watch, invest in a watch, and I'm saying it doesn't have to be an expensive watch, but please wear something other than an Apple Watch if you have a suit on.
Yeah.
Do not go to a formal function and you got on this nice suit and you have on that Apple Watch. Take it off.
Take it off, y'all.
Go get, I mean, it could be a $10 watch. I'm not talking about the amount, but honestly, there is a proper way. And we may talk about this in another segment, but there is sometimes a watch you're not supposed to wear, i.e. you're not supposed to wear a metal band watch technically with the tuxedo. You're supposed to wear a leather band watch. So I'm not telling you what kind of watch to go get. I am asking that you take that Apple Watch off if you are wearing a suit.
When it comes to accessorizing, and we're going to do a video on that, but it's typically good practice to not match exactly your tie and your pocket square. So sometimes you might go to certain stores and they have the tie and the pocket square sold as a set, and it's some crazy pattern, or it might be a paisley or whatever. And so your tendency is, I'm going to wear the tie and the pocket square together. No, you want to have some type of contrast between the two. You want them to complement each other, right? So if you got on a red tie, you might wear something that has accents of red in it. You know, you want to accent it a little bit and switch it up so you don't look too cheesy. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. I think, or you can always go with a solid color. I think what you said a few moments ago earlier is that simple always works, right?
Sir.
I think that to sum this all up for me, you have to figure out what you want to speak. Right. So if you have a nice suit on, you might want to dial back on the tie.
Right.
If you have a basic suit, and I'm saying a basic suit, right? A solid suit like what we have on now, you can then say, I'm a pull out a nice tie because I want the tie to speak for me. Right. If a white shirt will always help because it cuts with all the busyness, but you can't have on a plaid shirt, a busy tie, a loud suit, 5 rings, I want them to see my Rolex.
Yeah.
I want them to see. You
Yeah.
got to figure out what you want, because if not, people won't know what to compliment, right? So I just thought that would be a good thing to add. One of the don'ts is don't overdo it. When you get dressed, you have to determine, what do I want the statement piece to be?
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's important. He dropping some gems, y'all. That's all I have.
That's all I got.
So let us know in the comment section, did we miss anything? How y'all feel about them? Are y'all doing all right? Were we stepping on your toes a little bit too much? Let us know how you feel. Thank y'all for tuning in again. If you have not already, like, comment, share, subscribe. Send this to your little brother, your nephew, somebody who can't dress, somebody who can dress. Send this out so that we can get the word out so that you can look your best.
We got one more. I'm sorry. This is for the road. As a grown man, do not wear any form of pre-tied bow ties or neckties. That thing just dropped in my spirit. Learn how. If we can learn TikTok, YouTube, take the time to learn how to tie a necktie or a bow tie.
Yes.
But please don't wear no pre-tied. Unless you're in a wedding and you're renting the tuxedo set that comes with it. Outside of that, there are no. We joke, we clown you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just said that.
It's nothing else to say after that. Peace.